What's up guys, Patterson here, and today's FIFA 17 video. So I'm back with another video here and we're doing the most used FUT Champs players. On screen you can see we're obviously going to start from the top with Heung-min Son, and he is a very good player. He's not my player, to be honest. He's not one of my favourite. I've used him a few times. I've bought him, bought his 86, I've bought his 87. He just doesn't, he's got something missing. And I know it's not. He's probably got the best work rates for a striker, high. I don't like the high defensive, but that's what he comes with. Next to him we have Martial, the cover boy, as everyone calls him. I don't know why, but he has Martial here, 91 pace, 79 shot. Decent enough card. I think he goes missing in a lot of games, to be honest. Obviously he scored a lot of goals, but he does go missing. This is a card I just don't like, and I know a lot of other YouTubers love him. That is Theo Walcott. He's got higher rated cards, I do believe, but there's something about, he hasn't got the typical work rates or a winger. He's got medium. Isn't very good, goes missing a lot. I know like bigger YouTubers love him, I don't know why. In the midfield here we have, on the left we've got Kante. Everyone knows why we've got Kante, obviously. I think there's either been a patch or something recently, but Kante does not feel like the Kante was a couple of months ago. He doesn't feel as dynamic as he was. He seems to push up the pitch a lot more as well, which he doesn't anyway. He pushes up. I don't like the kind of dynamic stuff on the centre mids. I would just rather them play the position instead of playing all over. Next to him we have Matic, someone I loved at the start of the game, and as soon as FIFA came on and went kind of forward, we got better cards and we got better players and we got better midfielders. So he kind of goes, I wouldn't say he goes missing, but he doesn't fit a lot of people's mould for the team these days. Next to him we have NAINGGOLAN from AC Milan. He's had a lot of informs and he's got a decent enough card, to be fair. High work rates. I didn't find him that very good, to be honest. That makes sense. That good, but he's not that bad, really. That whole sentence just didn't make any sense, did it? Next to, I don't know why it froze. I went back. Where we're going here. Most useful champions. I'll just edit that part out. So we've got Sandro on the left back position, partnered with Chiellini. Sandro is probably one of my favourite left backs I've used this year, to be honest. All the other ones, especially in the Premier League, you have Patrick Van Aanholt, you have Marcus Alonso, and that's it. But if you have a Premier League team, it's easy enough to link Chiellini, Sandro, maybe Marquisio, and you can still have your full Premier League team. And that trio there is probably one of the best trios in the game. I just don't have Marquisio in this lineup. Then obviously Chiellini, he has the most desirable work rate on a player for a centre back, and his stats for like 40 to 50k. He is a bargain, really. 88 overall. I find sometimes though with Chiellini, I've played with him a lot. I obviously sell him for a new team. I found that he seems to, I don't know what the word is here, but he seems to be behind Chris Smalling. I don't know if that's what his work rates. Like the play with Chris Smalling just a little bit ahead of Chiellini, and makes the balance of the team a little bit weird when they're going in for tackles. Because Chris Smalling is pushing forward while Chiellini's pushing back all the time. I don't know if you could counteract that with custom tactics. You probably can, but next to him we'll have Chris Smalling. So the thing with Chris Smalling as well is another Kante thing. I'm not really, I think I'm kind of went past the Chris Smalling stage. I still use him a lot in FUT Champions and stuff. But is he the best centre-back in the game? That is the question I'm going to ask, really. In my opinion, I don't think he is. I think it's either out of Chiellini, AZPILICUETA who's on the bench, or Boateng. Haven't used Boateng before. I want to use him. I know his turn speed isn't very good. Next to Chris Smalling, we have Kyle Walker. Obviously, probably the best right back in the Premier League, and probably the best English left back. I've played over 700 games with him. Very solid card. I don't see the point of buying his 82 really. I bought his 84. There was no difference. So something I've realised all of a sudden, well, I bought 99 Ronaldo and I was thought, there is no point of buying a player of that caliber, of that price tag, when you can buy the normal version who does just as much. And I do think this handicap when you have a couple of, well, one team in the air player, as soon as, let's say, I think there's Cristiano Ronaldo run down the left hand side against Bakary Sagna was nowhere near him. He just sped up and pushed him off the ball. That should not be happening with a 99 left wing with 99 pace. I think that's 99. Next to Chris Smalling in goal, we'll have David De Gea. It's a love-hate relationship with De Gea. I've bought him and sold him back probably 10 or 20 times. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's his acrobatic save technique. That lets him down a lot. I think shots from out of the box, he's going to save them. But them shots where it's on the ground, it's bobbling, it's doing something that he can't handle. He hasn't got a clue what he is doing. He lets in a lot of stupid stuff, in my opinion. If I come up against him, I cannot hardly score against him. Or when I've got him in my goal, he plays terrible. So, I don't know if I prefer Courtois, but Courtois gives you more. On Courtois, his height is 6'6", and his save technique is traditional, which makes him less likely to make stupid mistakes, and I think that kind of warrants the better placement in him. But it is easy to score past any goalkeeper, I'll just say that. Then on the bench, we already talked about this guy, AZPILICUETA. He is, on his card stats, he looks like the perfect centre-back, but then you go into it, his work rates, I don't like medium on any position in the game. I think it's such a waste. The player doesn't play to his full potential. I wish there was a way you could change the work rates, maybe pay 50k and you get high defensive, something like that. Obviously, he is a very good card. I've bought him back twice now for the same price. But some games when you come up against like the team of the year, Ronaldo, Suarez, Messi, just absolutely destroy AZPILICUETA. Especially if someone just plays to the cross, he cannot do anything against them. Next we've got CASEIRO. So I know a lot of people love this guy, but I'm not really sure. He's got medium work rates. Obviously he's very good in the centre mid. I played him out wide and I played him kind of as the centre attack mid to stay back where they're attacking in a 4-2-3-1 I think it was, and he just did not work there. So I'd recommend him playing in the CDM role or the 4-2-3-1 in the centre position. And then you can get the best out of his physical and defending stats. Everything else isn't very good. He can score the odd long shot, but that's about it. Next to him is Eric Bailly. A card that if you put him and AZPILICUETA next to each other, they're pretty much similar in stats really. But AZPILICUETA has got better stats and everything pretty much. But for how much Eric Bailly is, if you got them two together, it's just the work rates just don't work. If you can see here, I would rather have Eric Bailly than Chris Smalling in some aspects, but Eric Bailly just doesn't stay in position, does he? Next to him we have Cuadrado. I don't like him, but he's probably used in nearly every Calcio team. Next to him we have Jamie Vardy. Obviously, he always scores against me, so I just bought him last week actually to try him out. It's very, I don't know what it is, but he's not as versatile as I thought he was. We're playing against him a lot. So next to him we have BUTLAND. Obviously a solid goalkeeper at the start of the game. Now I still see a lot of people using him. I don't get why, since there's a lot more goalkeepers. Well, I go for goalkeepers whereas they're not very good in any way. It's just to get the giant throw. I think Romero from Man United is probably the best bet for the cheap goalkeeper of giant throw in the Premier League. Next to him I have Luke Shaw. A very solid card actually, I would recommend. When you play against Ronaldo, who's playing against Luke Shaw pretty much has him in his pocket, which I can't say about any other left back in the game. Next I have Musa. Not really used much in FUT Champions, but at the start of the game he was overused very much really. But then we have Fernandinho, and he is a decent card to be honest. He was an SBC for Christmas. I've come to like Fernandinho. I didn't like him really when I first got him and I hardly used him. So you can see 100 games isn't very much for me at all. Next to him we have Florenzi, probably the best right back in the CASEIRO. Links up with NAINGGOLAN and Chiellini. Other than that, we have Boateng, who is probably one of the best centre backs on the game. Not going to say much more. And we have Vidal, who I've never tried him. I've always wanted to, but his stamina seems really poor for a player of that calibre. Then we have one more player I want to mention is Manolas. Let's just stick him in here for a second. Manolas, concept player, and we're going to stick him in here. So the thing with Manolas, in my opinion, is there is something wrong with his card. And I don't think a lot of people say it when they buy his 86. If I come against Luke Shaw or Eric Bailly, I'm struggling to score, I'm struggling to get past in behind. Come up against Manolas, it's so easy to put a through ball past the passing line into the centre of the centre backs and to the left centre back to the left back. So when you're playing with Manolas, you can easily put through balls between Chris Smalling and Manolas. Chris Smalling doesn't cover Manolas, while Manolas is always trying to cover Chris Smalling. Kind of complicated. That is the most used team in FIFA. I think that's what the video is. Well, let's just call it that. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.